Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. Ready to spill some beer? Might as well, because we have a crowler. This is a beer from Decadent Ales, I think they are called, from New York. And this is Citra, an 8.3% alcohol by volume, I do believe. Double IPA, I think it's brewed exclusively with Citra. Don't know a whole lot about Decadent. I think they're fairly new. Darwin reviewed some beers from Decadent and he really, really liked them. My buddy Mark sent this and I wanted to get a review of it up. I don't know how many people have been drinking Decadent beers. Truth be told, I went on Beer Advocate when he sent this originally. I didn't look up reviews of the beer, but there wasn't very many check-ins, or reviews, not check-ins. Untappd is the one that does check-ins, but with Beer Advocate, there wasn't a whole lot of reviews, so I'm not sure how new they are. I think they're fairly new, and I don't know exactly where in New York they are. He got this filled at a place called the Sissio's, it looks like. I don't know if that's like a craft beer spot that you can just get growler fills of beer. Don't know. Maybe Mark can let us know. But I love me some Citra hops. I do know this beer is like 2.5 weeks old, right around there. So he sent this like a week and a half ago, and I'm behind on beers, as per usual. We're not going to pour this like in front of the camera because I spill crowlers all the time. So, oh, I actually didn't spill this one. A little bit. That smells really fucking good. I could smell that as soon as I opened it. I know Mark was kind of worried just shipping crowlers. Crowlers can kind of be tricky to ship just because sometimes they'll leak. He did send me a box with some other, it is insane what that smells like, with some other Decadent beers, and FedEx destroyed them. So thanks FedEx for doing that. Appreciate it, didn't get to try those, but this pours a beautiful golden color. Super bright white head on that, like 2 fingers. That's probably from the growler or the crowler pour. You have to kind of pour it fast, so it kind of pours hard. But the head, literally, you could take a spoon and eat that. It's insane. It looks darker on camera. It's like an awesome, like just hazy, like golden straw color. There's some bubbles streaming up the top of the glass, but it's glowing in the glass out here in front of these lights. It looks absolutely fantastic. So I could smell that as soon as we open it. I'm looking forward to drinking this. So let's go ahead and shove our nose in it. Wow, that is so pungently oranges and tangerines. This is one of the most citrus forward beers that I've recall smelling. A lot of the beers I've been drinking recently are like more tropical fruity. This is straight citrus. Citra, I've talked about this on a lot of my videos. Citra is the first hop that I really fell in love with. So every time I drink a Citra beer and I get like a nose like this, it just kind of brings me back to like really falling in love with it. Noble Citra Showers a couple years ago literally blew my mind. And this beer is just, it's pungent. It's leaping out of the glass. It's just so much sweet orange and tangerine, orange peel. And there's that killer like green herbaceous note. I mean, 8.3%, it's sweet Citra or citrus that I'm smelling, so I don't think it's not a booziness that I'm smelling. Alcohol is very well hidden. This has been sitting out for about 10 minutes, so it's still got a good chill on it. I don't know if it's going to change as I sip on it after I'm done reviewing this, but the nose is fantastic. It does. It reminds me of Citra Showers from a couple years ago. That beer's kind of changed the last 2 times I've had it, but 2 years, I think it was year and a half ago, somewhere around there. That beer was like one of the first like beers I kind of lost my mind over in a review. I give that beer 100. This nose is on par with that. It does. It smells amazing. My mouth is watering. So Mark, cheers. Thanks, bro. Yeah, that's Citra. It's got a killer like dank. It is green, hoppy, super hoppy. Oh man, it's so explosively citrus forward, but it's got that killer, like green, herbaceous, just grassy, earthy, like it sits like right on the middle of your tongue, just kind of bites at your tongue. The taste follows the nose though. Massive, like just think of biting into like an orange to peel it. I always say that. It's just pithy orange right on the front of your tongue, and then you get this killer like sweet almost like pulpy, like tangerine juice. It doesn't, how do we say this? It doesn't taste juicy like a New England style juice bomb, but it's like that dank West Coast kind of juicy, if you guys have had. Like, I remember when I used to drink West Coast IPAs and I'd be like, this beer is juicy. Now that I'm actually drinking like those crazy, hazy New England juice bombs, juicy probably wasn't the right word, but it's like pulpy tangerine juice. It's sweet tangerines, pithy citrus, so much pithy citrus, even like a lemon zest kind of a thing, like right on the middle of your tongue. Finish is super, super dry. I love the like really, really dry finish of this because it's not just like this crazy juice bomb. It's super hoppy though. 8.3%. It's crazy easy drinking. You could smash these. I mean, mouthfeel, this reminds me of like an old school kind of West Coast IPA. It's not thin, but it's you're not chewing on it, so that's part of like why you could probably chug this. It just goes it goes down super, super easy. I just love how much, like the amount of orange and tangerine and like just pithy like orange zest and grapefruit peel. It's an awesome, again, it's hazy in appearance, so I don't want to say it's like an awesome like mix of, you know, East Coast and West Coast, but this is like a hazy killer super hot bomb of a West Coast style beer. This is fucking awesome. I like this a lot. I bet this was even more like I said, it's been in the crowler for probably close to 3 weeks. I bet like day of, this was just killer, like super resinous and dank, just really green and herbaceous to go with all that orange and tangerine. It's probably mellowed a little bit in the can for, you know, being sitting in the can for 3 weeks, but this is fantastic. If I was in New York and this was like, if I was at a bar and this was on tap, I would sit there and, I mean, I'd have to Uber home because at over 8%, I mean, these, you could drink so many of these and not even like, you know, one of those things, you guys have probably done that. You're at a bar like drinking sort of a high alcohol beer and you get up to go to the bathroom and you're like, whoa, I've had a few to drink. That's kind of how this is. It's a crusher. I really, really like this. This is a solid A for me, like 94, 95. This is an awesome first impression from these guys. Yeah, I'm stoked. This beer is killer. So yeah, that is Citra from Decadent Ales. Mark, thanks so much for sending this. This is fantastic. I'm gonna go inside and share this with my wife. I think she's going to like it. So, like I said, I think these guys are fairly new. If any of you guys that are watching have had anything from these guys, leave a comment below. Let me know what other beers you like from them. If you've had Citra, let me know about that one too. I think this is killer. So yeah, I'm out here, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you very soon. Cheers.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who